Good day, everyone. I'm Engineer Cholo Pabilona, and I'm here to discuss some basic things about energy efficiency. To give you a brief background about myself, I'm an alumni of Adamson University, where I got my degree in electrical engineering in 2015, and I'm currently working as a senior account manager on one of the recognized ESCO by the DOE. Let's start the presentation with the definition of these two terms, energy efficiency and energy conservation. Energy efficiency is using technology that requires less energy to perform the same function. Using a light-emitting diode, or LED light bulb, requires less energy than an incandescent light bulb to produce the same amount of light is an example of energy efficiency. While energy conservation is any behavior that results in the use of less energy. Turning the lights off when leaving the room is a way to conserve energy. In order for us to improve our energy efficiency, we must first know what are the high energy consuming appliances. Air conditioning units contributes to almost 50% of our energy consumption. This is followed by the water heater, refrigerator, and dryers. Lighting fixtures also contribute a large percentage of our daily consumption. Other appliances includes flat iron, television, and computers. So how can we increase our energy efficiency? By simply practicing efficient operating procedure, we can save energy without additional cost. This includes setting your air conditioning units at comfort cooling or around 24 degrees Celsius. The study shows that adjusting your temperature setting by just 1 degree can already help you save around 6% of your consumption. Also, always make sure that all windows and doors are closed to reduce hot air coming from outside. We should also eliminate the standby power. This refers to electrical energy that is used by device even when they appear to be turned off. They are also known as vampire and phantom loads. When we are not using the device, it is better to unplug them instead of just turning it off. So dito sa list, makikita natin ano yung mga top contributing na phantom loads. Nangunguna na dyan is yung mga TV. After natin gamitin yung TV, dapat lagi natin siyang hinuhugot sa saksakan instead of just turning it off kasi meron pa rin siyang kinoconsume na power. Next is yung home computer or yung mga desktop natin and laptops. As much as possible, tuwing tapos na natin siyang gamitin at sa tingin natin hindi na natin siya gagamitin for the next 2 hours, it is better to just totally shut it down instead of putting it in sleep. Next is we have the coffee maker and microwave ovens. So mga kitchen appliance na dapat kung hindi naman natin ginagamit, much better na naka-unplug sila. The fifth one is cable TV or yung mga digibox. So usually kasi ito yung isa pa nakakalimutan dahil tuwing i-off natin yung TV, nakakalimutan na yung i-off naman yung kanyang pinaka-cable box or yung digibox natin. We also have printers and copy machines. So kung hindi naman natin siya gagamitin, it is better to just unplug them. We have computer modems. So during the night, if matutulog na tayo, it is better to just unplug your modems rather than just keeping it on and wala namang gumagamit. Next is the cell phone chargers. Right? Pagtapos na tayo mag-charge, much better na i-unplug na yung mga units. So hindi lang siya for energy efficiency at the same time for the safety rin para wag natin maiwanan yung mga phone na possible mag-cause ng fires or other hazards. And then we also have entertainment centers. So yung mga stereo natin sa home theaters natin sa bahay, pwede rin natin siyang tanggalin na. And isa pa si electric fans na lagi rin naiiwan naka-plug. Even though naka-off siya, meron pa rin siya nako-consume na minimal amount of energy. We should also reduce yung ating water consumption given na nakaka-relate or correlate yung ating water lalo na sa heater. So tuwing gumagamit tayo ng shower, mas marami tayong makonsume na water, mas marami tayong water na dapat initin. So nakita natin sa list kanina na isa rin sa high consuming na appliance is yung mga water heater. So kung kaya natin magtipid sa tubig, much better. And then syempre yung mga iba gumagamit ng pressure tank. So pag may mas malakas yung ating paggamit ng water, mas madalas tatakbo yung ating motor to pump the water to our system. Next is the use of appliance with high efficiency. So we could also improve our energy efficiency by using high efficient products. And we are all familiar with the energy saving devices that we usually see in malls and other hardware stores. However, on multiple studies, including by Meralco, It shows that these devices doesn't actually work in reducing your power consumption, but instead can even increase your usage. So ito yung mga nakita natin na dinedemo sa mall. So meron siya yung mga plug type or doon sa outlet kinakabit. Meron yung mga card or yung iba naman sticker. So their demos usually show the reduction in the current or ampere reading and not the actual power consumption. With or without this device, the actual power consumption measured in kilowatts remains the same. That means the appliance has been consuming the same amount of energy. A reduction in current measured in amperes doesn't mean you'll get a lower electric bill because you're being billed for kilowatt hour used and not by current alone. However, capacitor bank or other power factor correcting device in commercial and industrial application still have their own benefits since they have large motors that requires kVAR and different billing calculations which includes penalties and incentives related to power factor. Next is instead of using yung mga pinakitang device kanina, yung mga energy saving device, it is better to invest on high efficient devices na lang, such as yung mga LEDs. It uses around 60 to 80% less energy compared to CFL and incandescent while giving the same amount of output. Actually ngayon, hindi na nga siya, bukod sa mas mababa yung kanyang consumption, mas maliwanag na rin na po-produce na liwanag ng mga LEDs na available sa market. At makikita natin, meron din siyang mas mahabang average lifespan. So kung yung mga CFLs natin nasa 8,000 lang, times 3 yung lifespan ng isang LED bulbs. So yung iba, namamahalan for the initial investment, pero in the long run, talaga mas magiging sulit lalabas yung mga LEDs natin. Another technology we could use are the inverter system on AC units and refrigerators. Inverters use variable frequency drives to adjust the temperature by changing the motor speed without turning the motor on and off. Compared to non-inverter type aircons, they have less power loss and can save up to 30% of your energy consumption. Just take note that in order to fully utilize the inverter system, you need to use the proper capacity or proper sizing computed based on your requirement. So it is much better to ask an expert's opinion kung gaano ba kalaki yung dapat na ilalagay natin na air conditioning unit sa iyong system para ma-utilize natin ng tama yung inverters. You could also check the energy guides when buying appliances. So DOE provides the energy efficiency ratio for air conditioning units and energy efficiency factors for refrigerators and freezers. You should also look for higher EER and EEFs for lower electricity and operating cost. So makikita natin dyan, doon sa mga appliances na bibili natin, lagi siyang merong sticker na kulay dilaw. So dyan naka-indicate yung kanyang EER and EEF. Ang kukunin natin lagi, yung mas mataas, lalo kung compare kayo ng two brands or different models, kunin natin lagi yung mas mataas yung value kasi mas magiging mura siya sa inyong operational cost. Pwede nyo rin gamitin yung Meralco orange tag for other appliances. So kung mga microwave oven or mga electric fans and other appliances na meron tayo na test na, doon makikita mo naman yung actual cost niya per use nung equipment. So depende siya sa type na equipment. Tulad nito kung washing machine, nasa 1.39 peso per wash yung kanyang estimate na amount. Yan, we could also improve our insulation by using thermal roof paints and foam insulations. This will help maintain a cooler indoor temperature and will reduce loads in our AC units. So, mas maganda kung makapal yung ating insulation or meron tayong mga roof insulations such as these two. Pwede rin tayo maglagay sa mga windows natin. Diyan papasok yung mga tins and blinds na makakatulong din sa pag-reduce ng thermal rays at the same time yung heat na nanggagaling sa labas. Utilization of smart technologies and sensors. So moving forward kasi lahat ngayon smart na, mga smart solutions yung ginagamit natin. So basta naman properly size or nagawa natin ng study yung isang bagay, pwede natin ma-utilize ng automation para maging mas efficient yung ating system. So dyan pumapasok yung mga automatic na dimming ng ilaw or automatic na shutdown, totally shutdown ng mga equipment kapag hindi na siya ginagamit. Next is the use of solar inverter system. So unang-una, dapat inaalam natin kung gaano ba yung right size ng solar panel na dapat ikabit sa ating household. So, meron siyang proper computation, saka check ng location kung saan ba talaga pinaka-ideal, saka gaano kalaki yung dapat ating i-install na unit. So, nasabi ko yon kasi given na yung battery technology is medyo magiging pricey pa compared sa grid type ng mga solar panels natin, i-match lang natin kung ano ba yung kailangan talaga ng household na output doon sa solar, lalo na during daytime, kung saan doon talaga tayo nagpo-produce ng mataas na output ng ating kuryente. And then, next doon, syempre yung location nga, baka may natatakpan ng mga puno or merong building na katabi, baka natatakpan, mas madalas pa na may shadow doon sa ating area, hindi rin magiging efficient yung ating system. So, napaka-importante na bago tayo magpa-install ng solar panels, lahat ito is na-check totally. Saka at the same time, dapat maayos yung ating provider. Kasi given na pwede kasi siya maging cause ng fire kung proper yung mga wirings natin and connection. So, make sure lang na reputable yung ating makukuhang provider ng ating mga solar. And then next, dahil nga binanggit ko na grid type yung pinaka-ideal na solar inverter system right now, pwede nyo siyang i-apply ng net metering sa iyong mga DU, or in this case, itong sample choice na kuha ko from Meralco. So ang ginagawa dito is during daytime, kung saan nagpo-produce ng mataas ng power yung ating solar panels, most likely hindi magagamit ng household yung buong output nito. So may mga excess energy. And then ang ginagawa doon, yung excess na hindi mo nagamit is ibabalik niya sa grid para naman i-balance out or i-reduce sa iyong monthly billing. So kagandahan pag naka-enroll ka sa net metering, every time na kunyari umalis ka sa bahay, walang gumagamit ng iyong solar production during daytime, lahat yon is nababalik sa grid na nagkakaroon ka ng savings pa doon sa iyong system. And lastly, para doon sa ating mga energy efficiency approach, meron tayo ng regular maintenance. So, regular maintenance can help you maintain your energy efficiency kasi nagkakaroon tayo ng dirt accumulation lalo na sa mga air conditioning units, sa blowers and fans, doon sa mga filters niya. So, pag madumi na, lalong mahihirapan yung motor natin or mas mag-draw siya ng higher input para may push yung hangin pabalik sa ating system. So just by having regular maintenance, it could improve your consumption by 5 to 15%. And would also help you ensure a better indoor air quality and avoid equipment breakdown. So yan yung pinaka-iniiwasan natin. Siyempre, aside sa mapaganda yung ating consumption, may iwasan natin yung masira kasi malaking gastos din sa side natin. Yan. In addition to the solutions we've discussed for residential application, I would also like to briefly discuss yung ating new Energy Efficiency and Conservation Law, or RA 11285. So the law institutionalized energy efficiency and conservation to secure sufficient and stable energy supply. So given nga na madalas naririnig natin to sa balita na nag-red alert or orange alert sa ating grid kasi mababa yung ating supply at mataas ang demand lalo na kapag summer. This law will help us ensure na lahat meron tayong stable at reliable na supply. So it also promotes the development and use of efficient renewable energy technology. So this includes yung mga solar, wind, hydro, and other geothermal na ating mga planta. And then we also have reinforced related laws for a comprehensive approach across energy-consuming sectors. So meron din kasi mga penalties for non-compliance lalo na dun sa both public and private sectors. And then lastly, we have the ensures a market-driven approach to energy efficiency and conservation. So meron din kasi mga incentives na makukuha yung companies kapag nag-comply sila dito sa bagong law na ito. So sino ba yung dapat mag-comply doon sa bagong law? So meron tatlong designated establishments na pinrovide si DOE. Type 1 is for those who consume an annual consumption of 500,000 kilowatt up to 4 million kilowatt hour per year. Next is the type 2 or with an annual energy consumption of more than 4 million kilowatt hour per year. Other establishments, ito naman yung nagpo-fall doon sa may consumption ng 100,000 kilowatt hour up to 500,000 kilowatt hours. The EENC law also requires companies to assign their own energy management professionals. So meron dalawang professions na ire-require dito. First one is the Certified Energy Conservation Officer or SECO. So ito yung ire-require para sa mga type 1 na DEs or designated establishment. Yung qualifications na need for a SECO is 2 years experience in energy management. At the same time, may pasa niya yung certification and assessment of TESDA. So TESDA and DOE and including SHED is creating the formal certification for SECO and SEM na i-release I think in the coming year. The next type of energy management professionals is the Certified Energy Manager. So, ito naman is para sa mga type 2 DEs or yung meron kang 4 million kilowatt hour and above na consumption annually. So, at least, preferably, licensed engineer siya or college graduate with 3 years of experience on energy management. And similar to SECO, meron din siyang certification na dapat ipasa at yung assessment from DOE. So, para po dun sa ibang items for the EENC law compliance, so yan nga yung pinaka-summary niya. Meron tayong energy management professionals na i-assign. Then, need nila mag-submit at mag-prepare ng mga consumption and utilization reports. Kailangan din nila mag-conduct ng energy audit sa kanilang facilities, mostly by an ESCO or Energy Service Company. And then they are also needed to create energy management framework and provide projects to improve your energy efficiency. So kasama din yung pag-retrofit nga ng mga ilaw, pag-install ng mga high-efficient motors, paglagay ng mga or pag-retrofit ng mga new HVAC system lalo na sa malalaking companies. To summarize the discussion, there are a lot of ways in order to improve our energy utilization, and we are all going to benefit once we practice energy efficiency and conservation. To end my presentation in a lighter note, I would like to share a meme or a quote. With great power comes great electricity bill. Thank you and have a great day.